YouTube? It's your boy Galway, back once again for another reaction. As you can see, I am doing Dave Streatham. This has been, honestly, probably, since I started this channel, this is the most requested thing, by far. I need to clarify, I have heard this once. I was at work, it came on my Spotify, and naturally, I got about halfway through and I was like, fuck, this sounds like Dave, so I wasn't really paying attention. Honestly, I couldn't tell you a bar off the top of my head that I remember, but it's weird. I want to be able to give you a genuine, sincere reaction, and I know that the first half isn't going to be that, but you all want to see it. You want to hear my opinion on it. It's still, like, kind of is going to be a genuine reaction because I wasn't paying attention when I heard it. I was just working and it happened to come on. It wasn't like I went and searched it and listened to it. It's just like working away, music in the background. It was like just almost background noise. But I have to clear that up, have to clarify that. But as soon as I found out, I pulled my phone out, I seen it was Dave, I turned it off, skipped the track. So probably about the first minute and a half I've heard before. But either way, do what we do best and catch some fucking bars.
Look, I grew up in Streatham. Teachers were giving man tests. Same time the man.
Need to turn this up.
I grew up in Streatham. Teachers were giving man tests. Same time the man them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving man stress.
Teachers are giving out tests the same time, man them
giving man tests. Same time the man them were giving out testers.
The man them were giving out testers. Testers obviously being drugs that you can test, you can take, you can test it, see if it's good. I know that's what it's referred to over here. Someone goes, oh, I've got some testers, you want to take them and tell me what they're like. Normally referring to MDMA pills. I don't know what it is over there, but that's what that refers to over here.
I grew up in Streatham. Teachers were giving man tests. Same time the man them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving man stress. I ain't got to sex it, message or text it. I don't want to do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures. We used to ride round all reckless, stole you and I. Things giving man stress. I ain't got to sex it, message or text it. I don't want to do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures.
See, I remember this bar. I didn't realize the depth to it. I don't want to do you and I like I'm in Leicester. Obviously, Leicester is, I don't know, it's a town or whatever in England. Skipping my lectures. I don't want to do you and I uni. Like I'm in Leicester skipping my lectures. But he's also talking about the painting. I don't want to do you and I. Like, fuck me.
Text it. I don't want to do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures. We used to ride round all reckless, stolen pets, that's Gillian Vespers. And the feds got my broski restless. Ride round all reckless, stolen pets, that's Gillian Vespers.
Who's Gillian Vespers? Stolen Peds, Gillian Vespers. I'm gonna assume it's the Sheila hanging out this car. Fucking this bird? A motor car driver or something? They're saying stealing Vespers, driving around like Gillian Vespers, whatever it is.
Vespers, and the feds got my broski restless. Said he got a charge on a car, no Tesla. And everybody round me,
Said he's got a charge on a car, no Tesla. Tesla being an electric car, you've got to charge the fucking thing.
He restless, said he got a charge on a car, no Tesla.
But it's also said he got a charge on a car. Again, this is an assumption. Charge on a car, maybe speeding fine, or he stole the car or something like that. Fuck me, Dave.
Charge on a car, no Tesla. And everybody round me rowdy. I walk in, tell a jeweler, wow me. If you're talking about peas, just allow me. 19, I put 19 on an Audi. I'll never forget that day that I found me the cute.
19, I put 19 on an Audi. Just a little flex.
Allow me 19, I put 19 on an Audi. I'll never forget that day that I found me the cutest caramel brownie. And the chest and back both bouncy. Trust me, everything shake, no Saudi. My G.
Caramel brownie, obviously a lighter skinned girl. Chest all bouncy.
Brownie, and the chest and back both bouncy. Trust me, everything.
Chest and back both bouncy.
That I found me the cutest caramel brownie. And the chest and back both bouncy. Trust me, everything shake, no Saudi. My G just came out for a shoot. Chest and
Oh! Everything shake, no Saudi. Obviously talking about a sheik from Saudi Arabia. Fuck.
I'll never forget that day that I found me the cutest caramel brownie. And the chest and back both bouncy. Trust me, everything shake, no Saudi. My G just came out for a shooting. And Rams done a madness charting. So the man got something in common. Cause trust me, both of their things been barking. If you see him at a drink up parking, do it like Jordan, run up and spark him. My G talking. If you see him at a drink up parking, do it like Jordan, run up and spark him.
Do it like Jordan. Excuse me, run up and spark him. I have no fucking idea what that means. Maybe run up and spark him. Do it like Jordan. Up and spark him. I'm going to assume means shoot at him or something like that.
My G's been on badness way before they had a mustache like Stalin. And his things all love and hate. Cause a lot badness way before they had a mustache like Stalin.
My G's been on badness way before they had a mustache like Stalin. You're not allowed to do that, Dave.
On badness way before they had a mustache like Stalin. And his things all love and hate. Cause a lot of men love to hate. My young G done draws and eights. Now he's cutting through bricks like the 118. And iron on India. Young G done draws and eights. Now he's cutting through bricks like the 118.
My young G's done draws and eighths, so he's cutting through bricks like it's 118. Draws being, I think, an eighth of weed, I think.
Man love to hate. My young G done draws and apes. Now he's cutting through bricks like the 118. And iron on indirects. This me and I take that personal. And gassed off a note that's purple. Bet you never got it off white like Virgil. Two man in an angry murk that's war with it. That's purple. Bet you never got it off white like Virgil.
Never got it off white like Virgil. No idea. I'll be honest, I have no fucking idea what that bar means.
Two man in an angry murk, that's war with a German, Winston Churchill. It's mad when man wanna murk you, but
that's another sick bar. Two angry men in a murk.
Angry murk, that's war with a German, Winston Churchill.
That's war with a German, Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was infamously, luckily as well, in World War II. He made the right decision in regards to, I think the story goes, Hitler overslept and didn't sign an order for someone to march, and it was like a really big deal because it gave the Allied forces the ins that they needed because the German army wasn't on the move. Because Blitzkrieg was unlike anything anyone had ever seen.
Off white like Virgil, two man in an angry murk, that's war with a German, Winston Churchill. It's mad when man wanna murk you, but you know you gotta be in by curfew. And I seen a lot of men get pressured. Why? I grew up in Streatham, and teachers were giving man tests. Same time man them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving man stress. I ain't gotta sex it, message or text it. I don't wanna do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures.
So that's just part of the hook too, like... He's hitting you with a bar that fucking deep in just a hook.
I ain't gotta sex it, message or text it. I don't wanna do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures. We used to roll round all stupid, Mitcham Lane, that's Streatham and Tooting. I'm in East trying to link my girl, cause I got a baby, a crossbow like Cupid. Man, I dead her in jail. I'm in East trying to link my girl, cause I got a baby, a crossbow like Cupid.
Is he? It's such a simple little bar, but I got a baby crossbow like Cupid. Like, it's so simple in concept and so simple in delivery, but so powerful in its imagery. It's so good, man, honestly.
lectures. We used to roll round all stupid. Mitcham Lane, that's Streatham and Tooting. I'm in East trying to link my girl, cause I got a baby, a crossbow like Cupid. Man, I dead her in jail, that's useless. Tell her you, if you got a brain, then use it. Now I drive past, man.
That is a bar, cunt.
Man, I dead her in jail, that's useless. Tell her you, if you got a brain, then use it. Now I...
This is why I fucking love this cunt. He's trying to change his people for the better. His community for the better. Men are useless if you're dead or in jail. Like, what point is your life? Like, there is no point to it. Let's be real. If you're in jail, just you're living, but you're not really living, are you? If you're dead, then you're fucking dead. But if you've got a brain, use it. Use the cunt of a thing. It's such a fucking, like, simple, positive message, man. I'm telling you, I've said this, I don't know how many fucking times I've said this, but he is literally the UK's version of Tupac. He's a revolutionary. This cunt is shaping the future. He's making the youths over there that grow up in, you know, pretty fucking shit circumstances, but he's kind of giving them, it's almost like a positive reinforcement that you can be more than just a bad man or a fucking road man or, you know, selling drugs or in jail. Like, there's so much more that you have to offer. Fuck, I fucking love it.
Man, I dead her in jail, that's useless. Tell her you, if you got a brain, then use it. Now I drive past, man, I went school with. You was the cool kid, now you look clueless. And I'm still trying to tell, man, fuck the Audi, switch it for a Benz. When you're trying to make it out the ends. Friends of enemies are enemies, and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the Benz, I switch it for a B.
Hell, bro, how does he do it every time?
Got a brain, then use it. Now I drive past, man, I went school with. You was the cool kid, now you look clueless. And I'm still trying to tell, man, fuck the Audi, switch it for a Benz. When these are friends, make it out the ends. Friends of enemies are enemies, and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the Benz are ends. Friends of enemies are enemies, and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the
Benz of enemies
for a beam. Enemies are enemies, and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the
enemies of enemies are friends, and friends of enemies are enemies. Enemies are enemies of friends. Oh man, it's so fucking true. Like, if your mate, if someone you consider a brother, mate with your enemy, then that person is also your enemy. But someone that you consider an enemy, if they're enemies with your enemy, they're probably a friend. I fucking love it. I love it.
Enemies and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the Benz, I switch it for a Beamer. Tell the dealer need a bigger liter. He told me he's on me when he sees me. I barely remember why we're beefing, but I grew up in Streatham and teachers were giving man tests. Same time, man, then were giving out.
It looks like he's wearing a bin bag. I gotta say, look at this fucking thing. I normally love what Dave wears and his stays and his get up, the drip. But this might be the worst fucking jacket I have ever seen.
Testers, I got paintings giving me.
I know it's got Psycho on the back. I get it. I don't get it though. I don't think you could pay me to wear that.
Stress, nudes and a message, putting in time, and then we're giving out testers. I got paintings giving me stress, nudes and a message, putting in effort. But I don't need a meeting you, like when a chef would eat at his restaurant.
Oh,
need a meeting you, like when a chef would eat at his restaurant.
Are you fucking kidding? I got the painting sending me nudes, putting in effort. But I don't need a me and you, like the chef when you eat at his restaurant. Me and you menu. I don't need a me and you referring to the painting. The levels, bro. The fucking levels. He does it every time. It's never a surprise anymore. It's just like, okay, what else am I gonna try and fucking catch from him?
When a chef would eat at his restaurant.
Audi. 19 dropped 19 on the Audi. It's an R8 as well, I think. Again, I don't know fuck all about cars. Not much. All I know is the R35 is my favourite car ever. That's it. Looking like it's done. Yep. Dave. I still don't like that jacket. I'm sorry. It's probably worth more than my house, but I don't like it. I see why you wanted me to react to that, because that was fan-fucking-tastic. Still, as honest a reaction as I could give you, even though I had heard some of them. But it didn't really register at the time. Unless you're actually sitting down trying to catch bars, I don't think a lot of the time it's going to register. So it's just Dave. Yous all fucking everyone on this channel knows how much I love this guy. Like, it's just no surprise anymore. Anything he does, I genuinely love it. That's why he's right here above my head. Be there for a very long time. Very, very long time. He's quickly become one of my favorite artists of all time. He's in my top 5. And I still have half of his discography to go. Like, anyway, if you enjoyed that reaction, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it to your dog, send it to your auntie. We're on the road to 10k. Got a little while to go, but hopefully we can get there by the end of the year. That's the goal. I think it's pretty easily done. And you consider the current growth of the channel, I think 10k by the end of the year is very easily done. And I'm thankful every day that you're all here with me, enjoying the content I put out and the effort that I am going to, and the work rate. It could be higher, but I do work a full-time job alongside doing this, so it is what it is. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.